Yo, it's Loomis Brinks with the Southern Flow Podcast, and we are back at it. It's time to listen up. Let's go.
What's good? It's your boy Trey B. We back with the Southern Flow Podcast once again. We took a little time off, but we had to get refocused, and we back, man. We had a couple of people asking, what we were cooking up and what we had coming, but we officially back, and we giving the people, what they've been asking for and what they've been looking for.
Most definitely cooking up.
Just back with the Southern Flow, back, recording
and building.
And building and building up, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna get straight to it. What's on our plate today? What we gonna cook up today? How we gonna build today? Just to touch back with the people, getting back fresh with it. I don't think we're gonna get too deep, but we definitely gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna give them what they've been missing,
That real
Southern flow, bro. And we can just touch on, what's been going on in the city,
right?
What's been going on in, Bama, and what's going on in the world.
The world,
media, this is a media outlet, so we gonna get to them,
What's going on in the world, Craig? Yeah.
With that being said, it's been, since we've been gone, the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and
for sure.
And that's been real big in the media and in the world. They've been doing all kind of events and tours and events. I think they had a concert in New York to celebrate last month.
I can't wait to we having them Southern Flow concerts.
Southern Flow events,
kicking
Southern
it
Flow
out.
concerts,
Yeah, right here in the city.
Yes, sir. Right here in the city, right in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
not to break your bill, but since we, just talking about the music, I know you talked about it's a heritage festival or something?
Yeah, they got a heritage festival going on in the city in a couple of days.
What artists are they gonna have there?
They had on the flyer. They had Drew Hill, Kaya. Yeah, that's the one right there. Yeah, everybody know that one.
You said Kaya gonna be there?
Kaya gonna be here.
Okay.
E-Realist, Uncle Daddy gonna be there.
Okay.
I think I
representing the six.
Yes, sir, for sure. The Wiregrass Period, man, he be all over, bro.
For sure. Big up to E-Realist.
Yeah, for sure. They gonna have I think I seen King South. He from the area. So.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna have a pretty nice lineup for them folks.
Okay, so big ups to the Heritage Festival that's taking place right here in the Dothan, Alabama. Sound like it's gonna be a major event. Since we're talking about that 50th anniversary, as we build in the studio, just paying slight homage. And we get into these projects where we just gonna have a whole collection of all type of pieces.
Yeah, this just the foundation.
Yeah, it's just the foundation. How we building. I was already hip to that Texas music, but I love that Texas music. And big shouts out to Trey B because he done put me on a bunch of tracks in the past in the past few weeks. He put me on a bunch of tracks. But we just got some classic pieces, man. You got to pay homage to Tupac.
Embodied hip hop, embodied the culture.
And
man, when you say hip hop, I feel like he embodied what a hip hop artist was. The culture, the philanthropy, the passion, with him being brought up around the Black Panther Party, the engagement he had with the communities.
I think that was powerful in itself. I think that's what set precedent for Pop. Just coming up with the Black Panthers, bro.
Yeah, that gave him a little.
And it ain't no disrespect because now that I'm looking, I'm like, well, where is Big? And it's like Big should be right there.
Right next
so the next episode, y'all will see Big.
Yeah, for sure.
Right here. He gonna be somewhere up there. Gotta have Big. You know what I'm saying? But Pac is my favorite artist, man. Just like you said, because he embodied, he was hip hop. And you gotta pay homage to like Rakim and them. Now that I'm thinking about them, we gonna fill this ball up.
Yeah, they influence him, man. I want to ask you what made you fall in love with hip hop, or what was your first when you heard? Can you remember the time when you first heard hip hop?
When I fell in love with hip hop.
Fell in love with. We going back to what's the movie, the Brown Sugar one?
Yes,
I was like,
that was a great movie.
Yeah, what made you fall in love with hip hop? And they just took it back to the time they.
Bruh, I think I really feel. Cause like I've always been a music connoisseur, like even as a jit, you know, like from dancing to Uncle Luke. Ain't had no been listening to him, but I'm dancing. You know what I'm saying? So ever since a jit, man, I've been in love with just music, and you could probably say hip hop, cause I can't really just collect and say who was my favorite artist in them times.
Yeah.
But I do remember listening to Tupac and like No Limit and them, like Coming Up Young,
CD era.
Cash Money, CD era,
the CD bill era.
Listening to the Dirty Boys, and so many other artists. But it was just like a prime time in my life, man. And I was listening to Jay-Z, the Black Album. And I'm like in my early 20s.
Yeah.
And it was just
go back and listen.
I you know what I'm saying? I knew Jay-Z. Yeah. And you know, he was somebody that I knew was pretty cool, but I had just never like sat and listened to him.
Yeah.
And it was the Black Album. And I think it was like that line when he talked about, when I say a big line, I'm only bigging up my brother. I'm big enough to do it. I'm that thorough, and all the etceteras that he kept saying. But I don't know, it just tapped my brain. And I was like, well, let me keep listening to the whole. And he just opened me up to like entrepreneurship.
Yeah, the business side.
And being about business. And I just really took to his flow. I took to his style. And that's when I really just fell in love with hip hop, because I started listening to the words.
Yeah. The lyrics, what they like, actually talking about.
Yeah, I was paying attention to the words, and I was like, oh, this is powerful.
Yeah.
Like, you know, back then I wasn't saying like, you know, manifesting and all, you know, all these words that we're using in this era. Mm-hmm. But it was just like, man, he spoke his life. I could see how he spoke his life into existence. Yeah. And so that was real powerful to me when I seen that. And then you could probably put that same thing on Pop, because Pop talked about, I see death around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people say he prophesied,
power in the tongue.
So it's like, bro, like that's powerful.
Yeah.
One thing that and we done had this conversation before. One thing that I always tie in is, you know, like the music and sports. In a way, they are synonymous, but they are very different for me, because we created music.
Yeah.
Like the melody, the rhythm, the drums, the sound. We created that. You know what I'm saying? But sports was created by the system.
Yeah.
We just so happen to
tap into.
Yeah, anything we tap into, we dominate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it looked like sports is the same as music, but it's not. It's just a game. But I don't think music is a game. Yeah. And you know the old heads try to down, you know, you want to be an artist, but if somebody got that talent or they have that ability to project their voices out and become an instrument, man, that's powerful, bro.
You said that people don't realize your voice is an instrument.
It's an instrument.
So with all the snares and the bass and the pianos and the trumpets, whatever instrumental you got going on, your voice also ties into, and that's what catches a lot of people ear when they listen to artists. It'd be their voice and how they sound, and how they say a word, or how they talk. And that's what the Southern flow. That's why I feel like the South, for the past, out of them 50 years of hip hop,
we got about 20.
We got about 25.
Yeah, half
the time. So after Andre said the South got something to say, ever since then,
it was on fire.
Man, it's been on fire. It's just the Southern culture, man. How we talk, you know, how we dress, how we, you know, carry ourselves, the walk, you know what I'm saying? We walk it how we talk.
It's the whole poise.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, that's big what you said, like, you know, back when Andre, and then, you know, you look at it, hip hop is only 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's interesting to see where it's gonna go. And even touching on the part where you were talking about the like how you say things, I think that's what draw people to like the Lil Durks and the young boy NBA, because you can't deny like the word. Like I ain't gonna necessarily say the word play, but I'm gonna just say the way that they're saying things. You know what I'm saying? How Dirk go into that little high pitch, and how NBA YoungBoy kind of He can do a little singing / rapping, and you know. But I think that's a piece of hip hop. But I think rap is a more technical piece of hip hop. Mm-hmm. Hip hop is so much more than just the music.
The music, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is like a lifestyle.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a way of life. It's in a way it's aggressive, but it's dope, it's cool, it's fly. All the stuff, you know, all the terms you use. Yeah, sure. You know, it's the grills.
Yes, sir. it's the shoes, the grills. Man, you know, you got songs. You got songs about grills. You got songs about Air Force Ones. You got songs about Adidas. And all those things was out before, you know, the record was made. But when the record was made, it showed the power of hip hop. You know? Nelly made Air Force Ones in 03, 02. And that's the
price. They made the price go up.
Price went up. It's still to this day. Well, that's 20 years ago. 03, 2023.
Yeah, you play that song today, man. It's still relevant.
You go outside today, the shoe is still relevant.
Oh yeah. That too.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the culture,
right?
You know,
right.
It just show the power of hip hop, man. You know.
Yeah, man. That's major. That's real major to me. Sure. Man. You know, and just moving. You know, I want to just talk about the grills, and I'm not sure if y'all can see them that good.
For sure.
These grills specifically are what they call MPG grills, non-precious gold, and so they kind of come. They come with this disclaimer. It's like, you know, for entertainment purposes only, because it's not a real gold. It's only dipped in gold.
Yeah.
So like your regular 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, 22 karat, it's not actually made from the gold, which you can holler at the world's best. You can get them too if you want the real deal. Sure. But I just wanted to put an emphasis on the MPGs, man, because they are some real cool teeth. And one of the most famous rappers known for the MPGs is Kodak Black. And a lot of times the rapper's not telling you
what they got in their
mind. You know what I'm saying? He just know it look tight, and he know people gonna jock him, and that ain't knocking. And I don't even say it's a cheat. I just say it's price efficient. And so, you know, if you wanna pay to play and you wanna pay the big ticket, you can. But the MPGs are really nice, especially if you just saying, hey, this is a weekend thing, you know. I done had a lot of people get grills just because they say they go to the club on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So they not even wearing them every day. Mm-hmm. But if you are wearing your grill every day, you smoking, you drinking, and you just living life in your grill, you got to get the real deal. You got to get the real deal. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there and let people know about the MPGs, because it's not that it's, as you see, the quality is there, the detail is there, you know, and check out our page, The World's Best Trophies. You can check out the Grill Man page. Sure. All our content there, all our work is there. And we just constantly building up, man. It's the Southern flow. So that's how we do it. What's another topic that just really it don't get away from hip hop, but you got to talk about, you know, sports. Yeah. We do got to talk about sports. And the reason I want to talk about sports is because I'm seeing the energy that Deion Sanders is bringing.
Give me my theme music.
At one point, his theme music was wasn't it a mystical song?
It was mystical. It was
Here I Go.
Yeah.
But now he got he don't call it up.
Yeah, because he's saying we coming. The song they're saying, here we come.
Oh,
so yeah.
Okay.
The slogan is we coming. So I can go hand in hand, you know what I'm saying?
Big shouts out to Prime.
Big shouts out, man. I love what he's doing down there in Colorado.
For sure, man.
Up there in Colorado.
Yeah.
As I say. But, you know, he's just showing how the game is changing, man, with these athletes, with these black athletes, you know what I'm saying? They got the NIL going on in college, and, you know, them players making a little money.
What you think about that?
I loved it at first.
Yeah.
I loved it at first, but you know, seeing what it's doing to my team, you know, the Tide, I feel like it's hurting us, because you know them boys they you know they get their money. You know,
the other
I see them doing the Walk of Champions yesterday. You know, we took an L to Texas yesterday, and it's been some sad
for the
faces around here. It's hard for us, but
man,
just seeing my fault, bro. But,
no, go ahead.
But just saying, the boys, walking into the stadium, it's real different now, bro. You got the NIL with them getting paid, and
for sure.
Them boys got the VVS diamond chains,
they
and
not
the watches,
playing.
and the tailor-made suits walking into the game, and they got the shades
the
on,
grill.
It's a fashion show.
It is.
Like,
it is
because you got the money, and I ain't hating on do what you do with your money, and but don't let the money make you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Still think about the next level. You know what I'm saying? You still want to get to the league and to the next level of football. Don't get comfortable with, oh, they're giving me this money right now. I'm gonna go get chained up, go get grilled up, go get the best clothes and the best suits and the whips and all that.
Yeah.
You still got to focus and keep your eyes on the prize and what you really out there grinding for. And that's to get to the next level.
Now, what I like about Prime is like that's always been his lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's
him, so it's original.
But he backed it up with the work.
Yeah, he putting the work in also.
And so when I was looking at like Shador and I was just looking at Shador. He had the rope chain on. He had his grill in last game.
Yeah, last.
But he balling.
But he balling though.
He balling. So you gotta.
If you gonna walk the walk, you gotta talk the talk.
Yeah.
Too, so
talk the talk. Walk the walk.
I love what Prime doing, man, with those kids, and he's just showing, like you say, if you gonna wear this, if you gonna get this,
you gotta come with it.
You gotta come with it. You gotta put the work in also.
But big shouts out to Saban, because Saban is dominated for like 20 years, bro.
For sure.
It seemed like 20 years.
It has been about
but he's had he really ran a dynasty, bro.
But he's showing you, and it's showing the world like nothing stays the same, bro. It's always a change. It's always
and you got to be ready to adapt.
You got to.
I think Nick Saban's adaptability is going to be retirement.
Yeah. That's going to be his checkout.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on the sign.
Let me go ahead and get on up out of here.
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Now this it's sports, and I think sports is tied into politics in a way, so you never know a turnaround could happen. Because they always creating a story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even looking at Prime, bro, like, I'm not knocking their team, but they jumped to 22 already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
everybody love an underdog.
Yeah.
Everybody love an underdog.
But it was so many people that were talking down.
Yeah.
They're like, these boys ain't ready.
Yeah, they ain't ready.
He done pulled these boys. He done straight.
He done fired the last team and then brought in the whole new team.
How you think he gonna win a game? He done won two.
He's showing you,
yeah.
And that go back to just life, bro. Like, it's a game, bro. Life is a game in itself. With him taking that chance, taking that risk, that's you can apply that to life.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to bet all in now, put all your chips in now. Say, hey, out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah.
I'm finna put all my chips in and bet on myself. And
it's gonna get expensive down the road though.
Yeah. You can play it like that, or you can take the Saban approach and gradually build and longevity and build yourself up. But I ain't knocking neither approach, man. As long as you win it or you get something out of it. Hey.
The media society, and I think that's just a part of this systematic game that's played, right? Because it's like I do respect, the sports and the entertainment of it, the competitiveness, the drive, but it like when we were young, it almost seemed like that was the thing of life. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Nah, life is way bigger than that.
Yeah.
It's way bigger than that. Almost to the fact of that is nowhere near important. But the way that the media projects an athlete or even projects a celebrity as though this is this is the standard of life.
Yeah.
And it's nowhere near that. And the boy Drizzy said something in the sense of fame is disassociated from excellence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can be a celebrity, but that doesn't mean you're an excellent person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even in this world of materialism, like people are, you sized up based off of your material possessions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to throw that piece in there, because we talking about sports, and I just see how, they're put on a platform, and that's not taken away from any of those guys, the work ethic they put in to become who they become. because I think health is wealth. So I love to see a person in their fittest body. You know what I'm saying? But after that, it's like, all right, it's just sports. Everybody out there playing with the pig. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But what's really going on in life? You know what I'm saying?
Sure. That's what
and how we really making an impact. How, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yeah, we want to bring you entertainment with the Southern Flow, but we also want to make an impact on our communities.
For sure.
You know, with this Southern Flow, giving the game, you know, to the youth, you know, to the ones that are our age, the middle age. Would you say mid? I guess, you know, young, mid age, whatever. The old heads. The old heads, it's hard to talk to them.
Yeah,
they stuck in their way. Yeah. But understand, man, it's you never it ain't over till it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't over till, you know, when you talk about the game, it ain't over till it's 4 quarters, 0-0-0. Yeah. So yeah, man, you know, let's, you know, just keep bigging, you know, just keep bigging yourself up, keep building up. You know, big shouts out to all the athletes. Sure. You know what I'm saying? You out there getting them contracts and them NILs in college. Do your thing. Sure. Because I think that is a great stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? If you have the ability to go out there and get millions off some sports, you can potentially put not only yourself, but your family in position. You know what I'm saying? Generational wealth. You know?
18, 19.
I heard somebody talk about that too, generational wealth. Like, is that a term that's just played on us? Or is it just like a, you know, or is that really a real thing? Because it's like, it's billionaires that's just like Warren Buffett, for instance. He when his money going to other organizations and it ain't going to no family and nothing like that.
I feel like people say that because they can't see it or they ain't seen it. So it look, you know, foreign or out of reach, but I feel like
the Rockefellers is real.
They real. It's real.
The Vanderbilts and Vanguards and all them prestigious names.
They ain't got, you know, these $1 million houses and little old Dothan for no reason, man. You ride around, you see money. Man. I mean, you might can't see where it's coming from, or you don't know where it's coming from, but it's here.
Yeah,
it's right here in the city, in Dothan. You ride around, pay attention, see what's going on. You'll see it. You'll see money. But they say you got to know money to see money too. So if you don't know, it might pass you, and you might not even, you know, be able to get a glimpse of what you're actually looking at.
And a term just to relate to that is just get into the flow. Because, you know, I be TikToking and I'm scrolling and you just see people talk about, you know, well, you know, what is a bank in a literal sense? Or I guess not figuratively, because it's not an actual building, but a bank where the water flows. And so you think about the current or the currency, you know what I'm saying? So I need to get in the position where the money is flowing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we just are not in the right places.
For sure.
And, you know, we on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about this too, you know, getting yourself hot. Not necessarily just going out in the streets and like, you know, who can I connect with?
Who can get me?
Who is who? We the who is who.
We the who,
Yeah. We're going to make it hot. We're going to make it pop. They're going to come holler at us. And we're going to set the price and live our life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like that. A lot of times we just are not in the right places.
For sure.
And, you know, we on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about this too, you know, getting yourself hot. Not necessarily just going out in the streets and like, you know, who can I connect with?
Who can get me?
Who is who? We the who is who.
We the who,
Yeah. We're going to make it hot. We're going to make it pop. They're going to come holler at us. And we're going to set the price and live our life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, man. What you
feel about what's going on in the worldwide media though, outside of sports and outside of the entertainment world and the hip hop world, and you know,
I think it's still tying to the music. That's why I say this music thing and hip hop thing is like life. But earlier we had spoke on the BLUEFACE and what's her face. The BLUEFACE
and the what's her face.
Yeah. He a what's her face, you know what I'm saying? But her name CHRISEAN. Yeah. No disrespect.
Yeah.
And then with that comes the theme of protecting black women.
Yeah, for sure. That's a hot topic right
now. Yeah, what does that mean?
What is protecting black women?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Is
it like literally I get in the street and I'm finna box a motherfucker?
Yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I pulled my lady to the side in an early stage in our relationship. I said, hey, we out in public.
Yeah, don't put me in position.
No, not even her.
Yeah.
If another couple, you know, out in public and we out in public and he tripping on his woman.
Yeah.
Don't look at me what are you gonna do it? Are you gonna say it? I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it because I'm not willing to risk my freedom or even my life.
Yeah.
For this woman or this man, black, white, blue, green, I don't care what color.
So you saying just in a passerby situation?
Yeah, in a passerby, a physical term. I'm not that guy.
Yeah, I think that just come with the territory.
I'm not that guy. Some dudes are getting they bravado and they pride and
hey bro,
man, what?
Superhero.
and then what?
The blicky.
And then what? That's come on now.
Yeah, it's just mind business.
It's just mind business on that end. I feel that's just me as a person.
I mean,
as a person.
Yeah, but there are instances too, man, where you have young men who may not be all screwed up in the head, and it's like they'll see you out with your woman, and then they'll attempt to tempt.
Oh yeah. Now in that case, I'm. And then even in that case, I may not. It depends on the temperature, and it depends on my bravado at the time, my manhood. If I'm gonna jump and act up with them,
but that's what I'm saying. Is it boiling down to just something that's physical, or is this like a mental thing?
Yeah. I think it's physical and mental with them because you know you get on social media and you read the comments every time something happened with a black woman. Oh, she's going through, a lot. She has kids. She's a mother, and or that's her child's father. Why is he not doing this? Why is he not doing that? Why is he, neglecting the child, neglecting her? Why is he? And then it kind of a lot of times ties into another woman being involved. So if you got, your baby mama or your I ain't gonna say baby mama, your kid's mom, and then you got your other chick on the side.
That's what everybody.
And then it comes, that's really where it comes to a crossroad. At who do you protect in that situation? So you can't say, oh, this is his girl, but this is his baby mama. I mean, now both of them their baby mama. That's their business. That should be handled off social media. But I mean, you really, I tell people all the time, you really can't really all the way win with women.
Well, women are not meant to be understood.
Yeah,
just love them. Sometimes you can get caught up in the mix and you find yourself mixed up.
Yeah,
because you got caught up in that world.
You should have minded your business. Yeah, you should have handled your business. I'm
just saying, dealing with your woman, because it's easy to get caught up in the emotional piece. Yeah. And I know as men, sometimes we aren't as vocal, and sometimes we seem not as attached to our emotions, and we just, it's like, oh, you just don't care. It's not that. Sometimes it's just you just going through the motion, baby. You know what I'm saying? But you still have to be man enough to be able to come through and have the conversation, and let's make sure everything is good. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to address no bullshit, but let's just make sure everything,
I feel like what's bleeding the community too with the protecting black women is social media, is these celebrities' lives, getting caught up in the
love and hip hop, and it ain't real. It's
scripted. They'll even come out. I seen a Love and Hip Hop cast member. She was saying like, I just do my script well. Mm-hmm. Like she was like, what you see is not literal. It's not literal. What you saying is not literal. So, I mean, you can't feed into everything you see.
Bro, I don't feed. I don't feed you. I'm at the point where you can't feed into nothing that's being projected from that too, because it's a game. Mm-hmm. It go back to that game. But the pro that I love about social media, the internet, and just people being able to say and give their opinion.
Yeah.
Is because I love people's perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you already know how I feel about like people. Everybody has their own flavor.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, okay, what's your flavor?
What's your flavor?
Yeah, you know. Now, some people will show you off rip.
Yeah.
That ain't the mix I'm looking for.
That ain't it.
Yeah.
Let me go.
I don't want to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like to hear people's input. And sometimes people do take advantage of that. And now you're giving me just your whole life spiel and you bringing your drama. And
yeah.
The world really don't need that. That's the stuff you need to be handling in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think sometimes people get caught up in the internet and then they forget about real life.
Yeah, you got to separate the two.
Even with like just the phone in itself, just the convenience of texting and talking.
Mm-hmm.
And I like let's have real conversation, face to face. Yeah, like real life interactions. It's so easy for me to text you, what's up? I was thinking about your type.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool in a sense, especially if you in the distance, just your partner, y'all ain't close. You know what I'm saying? And I really ain't got time to have a conversation, but I do want to let you know I'm thinking about you. So bam, 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 something. You know, I don't know. I'm just saying it's just too convenient. It's too convenient.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm going in. So it's like, just don't forget about real life. Don't get caught up in the digital world. Because it's easy to get fandangled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The scroll and all that type.
And you may feel like you're going through the same thing that celebrity or that, social media influencer going through, but
they study your ways. They look at your analytics.
Even if then you feel like you're going through the same, don't, base their outcome or their decision of what you gonna do.
Yeah. You can find some inspiration in it. Yeah. Because you can find inspiration in a fictional movie.
Yeah.
Things like that. But that don't mean that's
what you.
That's what you do.
That's your benchmark. So, nah.
Yeah. So
they got to learn how to separate.
But I mean, so just going back to like the BLUEFACE and CHRISEAN ordeal, right? I can see like the protect black women in a way. But then I see her antics too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so she acts a way, but then he, as a man, he acts a real way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of degrading to a woman.
Yeah.
But she puts herself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Protect the man too.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially our mental space, our peace. I feel like, I'm big on like the system is attacking black men. You know what I'm saying? Protect us. Not on the physical plane, but mentally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And I do think that applies to women. That apply to women too. Protect their mind, protect this, being in tune with the spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to be in tune with the spiritual, but you know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's trauma on trauma.
Trauma.
Projecting trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma on trauma, projecting trauma. So, you got the men's side, you got the women's side. Let's put this in the camera, and, get it to them.
And let's confuse them.
Yeah,
let's confuse them.
And I feel like that's what it is, bro.
But I understand that. But I protect black women.
Oh, for sure.
I love black women. It's nothing like a black woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They carrying a baby for 9 months, man. They go through these. Just that feat alone is amazing.
It's amazing.
It ain't enough that I have to say from that. But these are the same people who can make a house a home, turn your groceries into a meal.
Yeah.
And I can't think about the person who was saying that stuff, but I'm gonna credit them, and they know who they is.
Yeah.
But women are nurturers. You know what I'm saying? And I love them for that power, man. Because you can give a woman an idea, and it can turn into something. It can turn into something that's real.
So, how you feel about? Since we on this topic too, we had, you got the BLUEFACE and when his women or whatever he got going on, but you also had this previous week you had a woman, go live or do a recording. She was out, enjoying her night out on the town or whatever she had going on, and she was, I guess, leaving the club, and a male tried to approach her, holler at her, however you want to run game on her. And I guess she, turned him down. I don't know if it was an embarrassment on his end or was it, the way she did it, the way we don't know, we wasn't there, but ultimately she got hit with a brick. The dude hit her in the face with a brick, and she went she went on live.
That's not funny, but what?
Yeah, she went on live and hey, I just got hit with a brick. What's up with the protecting black women? What are y'all black men like? You can't project what one man do on everybody. That's just like with the Tory Lanez and the Megan Thee Stallion. You can't project what Tory Lanez did to Megan on all men.
And we still don't know what really happened.
That's just a small microscope.
And it's so many micro situations that take place.
But they project, let's force this.
And it's all the black men.
Yeah, this how all of them is.
And that's an unfortunate situation, man. And as long as I've been aware to we have to call them cornballs, but they have always been around. Mm-hmm. It's some men who don't know how to take no for an answer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's just weird activity. Yeah. That's his own trauma going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He might have some mental issues. Yeah. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so it's some things that you just have to dissect. You know what I'm saying? I do think as a community, like the way that we'll be so big on, the Black Lives Matter thing, and if a cop kill a black person, but what about? Because I think it was like the 4th of July weekend, where it was like nine people got shot, and it may have been more than that. And I know these things are taking place in Chicago. Yeah. But I mean, the block was hot in Dothan one time
for sure,
and there was
many a time. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, we don't be getting out there and putting the heat on these young boys because they still be in the community. Like they'll go kill somebody, then they be living in the house right down the street, and people be knowing, but don't nobody apply pressure. Yeah. I feel like it need to be 1,000 people standing out there making the mama sweat, the daddy sweat, whoever's making them sweat, and pop them motherfuckers out the bill. Hey, here you go, here you go. Y'all go ahead and handle it. Sure. And not necessarily we finna hang him or nothing like that. But you crucify him to the extent that he ain't gonna do that no more. And he finna go to jail. Yeah. Because I think a lot of times we really can police our own communities.
For sure.
But we ain't at that level. You know what I'm saying? We still trying to understand what a snitch is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think them young boys understand what that is. And that's why that's got them confused. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Cause you quick to call him a snitch, but it's like, nah, it's just the principle of things. You know what I'm saying? I had seen one segment or something, and the dude was like, my grandma wouldn't snitch if she saw somebody breaking in somebody's house, and he called her. Yeah, I am gonna snitch, because this is my community.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if I let him get in their house,
he gonna get in mine.
Right. Sure. That ain't, snitching is, we doing the same thing. I get in trouble. Now I'm finna tell on you. No, you got to take the heat for your crime. But if you doing something and I'm a citizen and that potentially puts me in danger, risk, we're going to have to go and get you out of here, buddy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's I don't even know if you want to say it's the culture.
Yeah, that's what it boils down to. It's the culture now.
And that's why I say hip hop isn't just music, because when at the foundation of hip hop, it was something positive, and it was something to push the people forward. Mm-hmm. And it was almost like our news, because it was telling you what was just going on in the communities. Sure. But now it went from telling you what's going on to telling you what I'm gonna do.
Or how I'm gonna do it, or what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Or I'm gonna spin the block on them, and I done spent the block. Yeah. So who's selling the most dope? Or I got them. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna bite your toenail or something. Yeah. Whatever that sexy red girl said.
How you feel about that? Since we on that, you done jumped on that topic, man. I feel like I got a love hate. But I think I love it more, and I think I'm more intrigued by it. Because
it's lit.
It's lit, and they making their money, and it's a new form of a new wave of women rappers coming out.
The one thing I see about that group of people, because and I can't name this artist. I don't remember who said it, but the artists feel as though they're detached from the message that they put in their music. Yeah. So I can go out and tell I can go out and
like
tell
Future,
you.
Like Future, he was saying, you know how Future, you know, he say I'm on Pop a Perk, or I'm
and then come to find out he was saying he don't even do all that.
He don't even do all that. So you got to give the females the same leeway you give the male rappers. All these male rappers talking about how they sold the most dope in their hood.
Yeah. Well, just like, you know, you got to say Jeezy. And Jeezy, I think T.I. was definitely a part of trap music, but I don't think he was a part of it as much as, because T.I. wasn't, to me, he wasn't just trap. Jeezy came out just trap.
Mm-hmm.
Gucci was like trap and die.
And street,
and, you know, trap and street. So if you're going to big up the men and credit them for what they did, you gotta give
to the women,
to the Cardi B's and the Megan Thee Stallions,
and the Sexy Reds and all that,
and the Sexy Reds and whoever else. They have created a culture of women that think like that.
Just like we was wearing the baggy jeans and the big tees and the dope, you know, we wearing the dope boy attire.
Yeah,
you got the females, you know, they want to wear the. Cause I've been on the Facebook. It's there. I be scrolling. I'm like, man, why do you females, you know, be, you know, on here, you know, they half naked now, especially on their birthday. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to make a post like, why do women on their birthdays, you know, do the little photo shoots and they be half naked?
Yeah,
but you know, another side of me said, hey, stay out them women business. Yeah, just like I said, you know, let them do them, because men, we do the same thing in our own way.
Yeah.
So me, I mean, I salute it. I just be curious. I be want to know why.
It's a to each his, you know, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like you know, it's to each his own, and you know, if that's what this particular woman, because all women don't, you know.
Yeah.
Because we could sound like we projected all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all women don't, but for the ones that do, you know what I'm saying, that it is what it is, you know, and it's like, whatever you put out there, that's what you will get back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like another aspect of that too, women don't realize, I mean, we in 2023, what we were saying, we were having a conversation, this was off air conversation, what we were saying, Pimp said,
it just moved to the web.
It just moved to the web. So if you're going to do it, you can get some money off of doing it. Like Facebook, I'm looking at you for free. You know what I'm saying? You can get some money really.
Trey giving you the game.
I'm giving you some game right now. I'm giving you that old game, you know, the pimp and all that.
Trey said, get you some money.
Get you some money if you're going to do it. Because, Jeezy and Tip and Gucci and all them was telling us how to, you know, how to get money. So if you're gonna listen to Sexy Red,
I know some people that was
in the Cardi B's and all this, and they got you.
They were trapping for
real. They got you half naked on the book, and got you, you know,
get you some money like them. Then
like them, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of ways. You know, I'm just putting that in the air, but I always thought about that. So,
we're not promoting.
I'm not promoting anything. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, it boils down and stuff like that. I was listening to Trick the other day, and, you know, him and Trina, they had that damn Now nigga, that's a Southern classic. So I would listen to her.
Listen to it. She talking the same way that they talking
the same way now in 2023.
Yeah. They're a little bit more explicit. Yeah. Now Trina was more like,
I ain't gonna lie, Trina was when I listened to the record, I said, ooh, this.
She went in. And Trent went in.
And he had to stop her on the track and say, hold on, what you said you gonna do? He stopped a million verses and said, hey, what you said? Yeah, so it was just funny to me. I was relating that to now, like, you got the Sexy Reds and the Cardi B's. Hey, it ain't nothing new under the sun, man. Trina and they bringing Kaya to the Heritage Festival. Yeah. They were talking the same way. Yeah. It just wasn't put. It was a Southern. We heard it down here, but you know with them
it's blasted all over now.
It's everywhere. So.
And again, we're not controlling those industries.
Yeah.
So who really benefits off of that trauma, that trauma music? You know what I'm saying? And you know, we ain't here to hold y'all long because we here for a good time, not a long time. Sure. And so I want to bring it full circle, man, just in the sense of everything that we talked about. And first, I just want to say, you know, what you put out there is what you'll potentially get back. For sure. So for the men and women, man, you know, you indulging in whatever you indulging in. And when life reacts to your actions, don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? If you have sex, don't be surprised if you get pregnant. Or you become, or that too, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a lot of times, man, I just see people have kids and just having kids on my own. I know that's not light work, period, bro. And we had a situation here in the city where a young girl put the baby in. Did she put it in the dumpster?
Yeah.
That's a sad story. And it's so many variables that it's not even pointing a finger at her directly. Because it's like, who wears her village? You know what I'm saying? Who is her supporting cast? And then she may not even have had a supporting cast. You know what I'm saying? So the situation can be deep, but I'm just saying at the surface though, it's a sad situation, man. But that's just one of those times where it's like, you know, life happened to you, and it wasn't what you thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, you know, I think it just all boils down to being responsible, taking responsibility for your actions, and you know, just being a person of your word. You know, being a man of your word, being a woman of your word, following through. And as I always mention, I say these things to come back to myself and reflect on myself, because we all fall short at times. But for the most part, you know, for me, all I got is my balls and my word.
That's it.
You know, I'm talking about word to Scarface. We gotta get him up there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just pace yourself. You know, especially to the young ones out there. I was doing a grill for a young boy, and he was talking about how he's gonna be he gonna be a welder.
Yeah.
And he was saying like how he already had the credits and the sorts, and basically it ain't gonna be too much more school after he graduate. He might have to get like one more credit or one more class or something. So now you 19, going on 20 or 18, 19, whatever. Young, you a young boy with no debt. You finna go out here potentially making $30, $35 an hour. The sky is a view, bro. You can go into the galaxy, you know what I'm saying, and really make something happen. You know what I'm saying, for yourself first, because I'm, you know, sometimes we forget to tell that to them young boys. Get your basics in order. You know what I'm saying, being able to have your own transportation, being able to feed yourself, have your own house, and you know, just them basic fundamentals. I got that from a young lady. She go by the name of Love Dorsey. And a lot of times, young boys, like, we don't get that game at an early age. And you know, it's a lot of times you tripping over yourself a lot. Yeah, you know. But the thing is, if you're gonna fail forward. You know what I'm saying? So don't stop. Don't stop taking action. Don't stop making attempts to get better. And just because you don't see it changing overnight, don't mean it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's my spiel in the Southern Flow, and you know, to really tie it to everything that we talked about. And I know we had a lot of topics we were engaged, you know, we were indulging in, but that's you know, that's my message for the day, man. You know, what you got for him, Trey B?
I just got for him, like I always say, man, stay positive, you know, stay tuned in with yourself, you know, self-love, you know, and you know, just, you know, see every day what I've been focusing and telling myself, you know, see every day as an opportunity, man. Don't get too down on yourself. You know, every day is an opportunity. One thing that's been sticking through, you know, my mom, she you know, she big on the church. She been telling me, hey, you know, we just passing through, bro. This ain't, like you say, this ain't the end. You know, this flesh and this body ain't the end.
Right.
Good, but it's just, I'm just saying you're splash.
Okay.
Right. But yeah, like I said, like we just passing through. You know, this flesh ain't the end goal. So while you passing through, you know, be positive. You know, and you know, self-love, love yourself. You know, love others, and you know, just approach each day as an opportunity, and just, you know, continue to build up, like we always say, and you know. Just kick it with the Southern Flow and kick it the Southern Flow way, man. That's all I got to say.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
It don't get no better than that. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Y'all make sure y'all check us out on social media platforms. Trey B. I'm Loomis Brinks, and this is the Southern Flow. Peace.